too. One student replied, it is because you were poorly educated. But don't worry, we are poorly educated too. Double whammy. 4. My uncles were talking about my dad, so I walked into the conversation and told them it wasn't polite to talk about people behind their backs. My uncle turned to me and said I shouldn't interrupt when the men are speaking, and completely out of character I replied, I don't see any men in here. Boy, did I get them hot that day, but that's how I knew I won that exchange. 5. I worked at Target back in college in a stocking job where we had to be there at like 4 to 5 a.m. to unload trucks. One morning I overslept a bit and walked to the unpacking line about 10 minutes late, eating a breakfast bar. The boss stormed over and started loudly berating me in front of everyone for being late. As he was going on, I was listening and taking bites of the bar without much expression, mainly because I was so tired. It finally bothered him that I was disrespectfully chewing during the yelling, and he stopped mid-sentence, held out his hand and said, give me that thing. It just happened that I only had one bite left, so I took it, handed him the wrapper and said thanks with a mouthful of food. He paused and started laughing at the ridiculous response to his screaming. We were buddies after that. 6. I worked at a bookstore and a customer asked me how often do the periodicals come out. I said periodically, and he asked to speak to my manager. Worth it. 7. I had a surgery